foolish people will pina colada. Don't post that on YouTube.
What is up, Jersey boys? It is your old pal, Foolish Papa here, aka Lil Pina Colada here. And I just got sponsored by the Condona here. Oh, this is a great dashboard, and that is the new dashboard. Oh, let's show. That shows the. That shows the cruise control. That's the gauge. That's the cruise control. That's the fuel gauge. Fuel door. Definitely empty. This shows empty. And full. High. I don't know what that means. Oh, this has parking, all the gears, park, reverse, neutral, drive, gear 4, 3, 2, and low gear, the brake button, only letters, not the sign, a seatbelt sign, and all types of signs, the positive, negative sign, the door opening sign, shows red, and orange one is for, orange colors is for reverse, all types of warnings, VS, the vehicle stability control, track, machine control, drifting sign, maintenance required light. And the real green lights are turn signals, and orange ones are check engine light, ABS. Red ones are tank, red color shows tank fluid. And that's the air problems. And over here, all the line cars are park, neutral drive, 422L. All in line is for cruise controller, and royal blues for high beam. And this is the MPH push odometer. That's the odometer cluster. That's the new cluster dashboard. It shows RPM. That's the odometer. That shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. Shows like red. And this is the KPH. Pretty much already MPH shows like shows drive. That's the light. The lights, I think the sky blue lights turn on if you're driving it at nighttime. It's very dark. You use high beam. There's no high beam for mountains. Oh, in for rain. This is a real nothing use normal beam. And you can use. There's a key right there to this. You can connect it onto your car. You can connect it here. As that connects, this is accelerate, start, off, start, stop, off. Yep, turns on. That's the power. You use key to turn on. There's no power buttons, and there is. Can't turn off the key. You have to use the key. Maybe keyless entry. And there you might press a button. You might use this for a racing game. The arcade racing game. Only for like racing game. And get this one for the 10% off your total order. I'm gonna say 10% off your total order. 10% off your total order. Use the promo code PINIA. I got sponsored. That's why I got sponsored. There's my big link. And that's it. And peace out.
Alright, I'm up 6. Can I have your attention, please? You see this? So I got a couple things to tell you. So we're gonna start a new project today. The other thing that's happening though is that whether you know it or not, some people may get their seat changed after the holiday because I need to be able to talk to the whole class, and there's a few people that don't pay attention and always cause a disturbance when I'm talking to the whole class, and I'm gonna have to move their seats. So that's the only thing left to do. So please, while I'm talking, try not to talk if you like where you're sitting. If you don't like where you're sitting, continue to do whatever you want to do while I'm talking. And after Christmas, you will be put in a different seat because it's too hard for me. All right, so we are going to try to make our own beat. This is hard to do. This is this could be very discouraging when you first start out. So when I first started making beats about 2 years ago, it'll be 2 years in February. It'll be about 2 years in February. It was really, I've made a beat pretty much every day for 2 years. And my beats in the beginning were really bad. One of the reasons they were bad was because I wanted to make my own melodies. I didn't want to use loops. There's nothing wrong with using loops. Some of the most famous beats of all time were made with loops. Like, have anyone ever heard of a type of beat called a rage beat? Rage beats? So they're like Yeet uses rage beats. That's like a style. Okay? That original beat was from Mr. Rage by Trippie Redd. That style comes from that one song. And that one song was actually made by a Dutch producer who used a free loop that he got online from some unknown guy. And that guy gets no credit. But he put his loops on for free, so that's what it is. But, so there's nothing wrong with using loops, and there's nothing wrong with doing that. But all the great producers make their own melodies. Like, all the ones that you know and love usually started out making their own melodies. So that's what we're going to do, is start to try to make our own melodies. It's hard for some of you to do, and but there's lots of cheat codes, and if you follow along with me, I'm going to give you tons and tons of secrets and shortcuts. You don't need to know anything about music to do this. Literally nothing. Just if you follow along and try your best, you will make something that sounds halfway decent right away, because I know all the secrets. I didn't know in the beginning. I was just keying in stuff and it sounded terrible, but now I know all the cheat codes, and 99% of the time I'm not thinking of any musical terms. I'm just using my ears and I'm using my eyes to play stuff. So we're going to do that. So what we want to do is we have all week to work on this. Download the Make Your Own Melody 2 zip. You guys remember that to get the stuff out of the file, you have to double click on the zip folder once it's downloaded. So that opens up. So let's take 2 minutes to do that, and then we're going to open it up, and I'm going to walk you through. And if you pay attention, you'll be able to make something pretty quickly. But even if you're struggling, just try, and I'll come around and I'll help you guys. Hopefully this doesn't keep happening, because otherwise I'm finished.
Boom! When you say VR, are you talking about the actual VR?
Yeah.
Like a hamburger?
Well, it's VR, like virtual reality. However you want it to. Oh, there it is.
I went to a VR before and I had to take my pants off. Like a VR. Yeah, I can go. I play one so big. I never been at the no, it could do the look. That's what it is. I didn't know they I'm not gonna play everything. I was just like that. You have a VR at home. You have to do like, oh, it's real. Thomas!
Nice.
What's the problem?
Yo, do you have to exit ticket?
Can't hear anything. It's all right. Just make sure you open it up, and I'm going to get you started.
Oh, wait, I don't remember.
There's only, I put in some drum sounds, but you don't need to do that. You don't need to use it yet. That's overdue. What's that? Yeah. Alright, here we go. Let me try this again. Hopefully I don't get it at all. Can you guys show me the music off? There's music on. Nope. What do you need? to make your own melody on my computer, and I'll show you guys.
I would never let
Alright, here we go. So this is what you guys have here. And so you guys are all familiar with this whole view. So make sure you have this open, and now's the time to not talk, so I can talk. And if you have questions, raise your hand and ask questions as we go here. Don't feel bad about it. Alright, so if you go right here where it says Steinway Grand Piano, right? If you click on that, double click on it, where you can see where you can double click on the name, change to Ghost Notes. Yeah, or
Oh, that's tweet.
so you can double click on these and rename it. Just name this one Ghost Notes.
Tweet.
This one that has the C harmonic scale on it, that long one.
Oh, something.
Okay? So change that to Ghost Notes, just so you know what it is. Yeah, so select the one that Steinway Grand Piano. So you're not in the right file. You have to download the file. Oh, yeah, there you go. Hold on.
I downloaded it.
Oh, you're good. You're in good shape. You just gotta actually.
They're not even real names.
I guess so. Alright, so this one right here, this one is my whole Ghost Notes. So the one that's the long one, the one that has like the double region, name that Ghost Notes.
Fortune?
Just so you know what it is. Alright? And so this is a cheat code to get everything done. Put your phones away. I don't want to see phones out while I'm doing a demonstration. Just while I'm doing a demonstration, your phones need to be away. Because otherwise, I get too many questions and no one knows what's going on. Alright, so here we go.
I don't need to be on my
So,
phone.
you got this Ghost Note scale. So here's what the deal is. You have a Yamaha Grand Piano, you have the Ghost Notes. What you want to do is click and drag over the Yamaha Grand Piano and the Ghost Note scale, like that. So then you select both of them. Click and drag. You're not dragging it to anywhere, you're just selecting two regions. So that selection you should see like this, it should look like this down below in your, if it looks like that, you just select and drag. So that's what it looks like.
What happened to my thing? How did I get
So
that?
if you're able to do it, and the person next to you is not able to do it, show them how to do it, so that I don't know that with this person. You're not